Hello everyone, welcome to Jinghua Education. I'm Steven. In this video, we're going to talk about Math 12 Trigonometry 5B. Okay, so technically I haven't planned to do these sessions because this is technically it's not a grade 12, it's grade 11's trigonometry. Okay, but my student Alex and David is asking this question. So I think I gave extra tutorials for that. So that is pretty easy. So seems a lot of students has already forgot about SOHCAHTOA. So again, that is grade 11 things. SOHCAHTOA. So TOA. Sorry. So this is a sine equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. The tangent equal to opposite over adjacent. So that is pretty easy enough. All right, so we're going to do these things on the run here. Okay, another one is all students take calculus. So lot of different meaning for this, but actually the meaning is in this section, the first quadrant, everything is positive. In the second quadrant, only sine function is positive. The third quadrant, only tangent function is positive. The fourth one, only cosine function is positive. So let's see this question here. We have a sine function bigger than 0, cosine function less than 0. So sine function bigger than 0 will be 1, 2. Cosine function less than 0 will be 2. So it will be 2 here, this part. Easy enough? Okay, so let's quickly go through this. Cosecant bigger than 0. Tangent bigger than 0. Okay, so the reason is a little bit harder than 11. Grade 11 is like we never seen these things before. Okay, cosecant theta and tangent theta. So cosecant theta is what? Remember the hexagon here? So if you don't remember this, you can always draw your own version of hexagons quickly. Sine, cosine, tangent, cotangent, secant, cosecant, right? So the cosecant bigger than 0, that means the sine bigger than 0. Tangent bigger than 0, that means the cosine must be bigger than 0 because tangent equal to sine over cosine. So this is a positive, must be what? Positive. So to have tangent positive, right? So both positive, there must be quadrant 1 here. Cotangent less than 0, which is tangent less than 0. Secant bigger than 0, which is cosine bigger than 0. So we have tangent less than 0, cosine bigger than 0. That means sine must be less than 0. Because sine over cosine equal to tangent. Sine is less than 0, cosine is bigger than 0, so tangent is less than 0. Negative over positive equal to negative, right? Sine less than 0, cosine bigger than 0 must be fourth quadrant here. Simple enough, huh? All right, so there's no point for the value here. Okay, secant theta equal to negative 2, tangent theta less than 0, secant less than 0, tangent less than 0. Secant less than 0 means the cosine theta less than 0. Tangent theta less than 0, that means the sine theta must be bigger than 0. Sine bigger than 0, cosine less than 0, so must be second quadrant. Okay, cosecant positive, cosine negative, cosecant just equal to sine. Same sign, right? Sine theta bigger than 0s, cosine theta less than 0s will be second again. Next one, sine less than 0, secant bigger than 0. So will be this is secant be bigger than 0 means the cosine theta bigger than 0. So sine less than 0, cosine bigger than 0 will be fourth quadrant here. Okay, you follow me? Sine theta bigger than 0, tangent bigger than 0, so it will be cosine functions must be bigger than 0, first one. Cosine less than 0, cotangent less than 0 will be sine function must be bigger than zeros here. Sine bigger, cosine less, which is there, second one. Cotangent bigger than zeros, which is tangent bigger than zeros. Secant less than zeros, so sine less than zeros. It means cosine less than zeros. So cosine, sine less than zeros, tangent bigger than zeros will be third one. Cotangent less than zeros will be tangent less than zeros. Cosecant, which is the opposite of sine, sine bigger than zeros. Tangent less than zero, sine bigger than zeros is first one. Wait a minute. Let's see. If tangent less than zero, sine bigger than zero, the cosine must be less than zero as well. So it's not first one, which is the second one, right? Because it is not tangent less than zeros. It must be like not 3, not 1. So it must be 2 and 4. Sine bigger than zeros must be the second one. The last one, cosecant less than zeros, which is sine less than zeros. Secant less than zeros, which is cosine less than zeros. Both sine and then cosine are less than zeros. This is not for 1, not for 2, not for 2, not for 4, must be 3. Alright, so, and that's it. So, hope you enjoyed the videos. This part is not that hard, so once you're getting it, it just amount of times. Okay, so if you have more questions, please comment below. I will answer your questions in my next video. Thank you.